Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm here in Miami. It's a little gloomy today, not so shiny, not so beautiful, but that's all right. I'm happy because we're in the crypto space. This is the place to be. This is the easy way to make money. If you're smart, if you're intelligent, if you don't do something silly like, I don't know, invest in a crypto, which is a very risky asset, then leverage it. Just don't do that. Just buy the crypto, put it away. Maybe do the little old lady strategy. If you don't know what the little old lady strategy is, it's basically an easy way to invest in cryptos that will make you money, and you can sell half on a double, and it's an easy process. And if you want to learn how to do that, just head over to www.davincicodes.net/videos, and you can also learn how to do the little lady strategy. Man, oh well, I'm excited today because I want to talk about this subject that's really important to me. Is 6 reasons, right? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 reasons why you need to take your money off of exchanges. It's very important to learn how to do this, learn how to use your crypto, because 1, you're learning something cool, something new, and that's always a plus, right? To learn something new, right? And be better, always better yourself in ways that will help you in the end. So make sure you do that. Make sure you take the time to learn this stuff, because it's only gonna make you a better person. Okay, with that said, if you see anything, we talk about anything that to buy here, or I'm buying, or a friend's buying, or anything, right? This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money into the market. Okay, let's start off with our crypto bubbles. As you can see, AXS is backed off a lot from the top. It was like 1,000 percentiles priced in Bitcoin. And new coins, so this new coin, Prep coin, is up 90% priced in Bitcoin. Luna, oof, it's going to the moon. Oh wow, it's up 111% priced in Bitcoin. That's the key thing. Now I know some of you all like to price it in dollars, but you know what? I don't like things priced in dollars. Why is that? Because I don't want to earn and save in dollars at all, because it's a currency that's going down. Why would I hold on to a sinking ship, right? That doesn't make any sense. Right? Oh yeah, I'm going to, I know I'm on the Titanic. I know I got myself onto the life raft, but it looks like the Titanic's gonna float up, so I'm gonna jump back on. What? Oh, that's just silly. I'd rather stay on my life raft, which is the Bitcoin, right? Oh wow, okay. And so remember, right? You could earn more Bitcoin by taking the little lady strategy and heading over to this website here, davincicodes.net/videos, and learn about the little lady strategy. It's absolutely free. Okay. Let's get on to the meat of the show. Of course, it is the 6 reasons to withdraw your Bitcoins from exchanges. Right? I'm gonna go over some of these reasons. Okay, so if your coins are on an exchange, you need permission from the exchange to spend them. In your own custody, you can do whatever you want and pay whoever you want, whenever you want, at your and the fee you want as well. Okay, there's so much to unpack there, man. Whenever I have a lot of exchanges, right? And whenever I go onto the exchange, maybe to use it, half the time I'm told, yeah, you need to KYC again. We need to know where you got the money. But I just told you where I got the money. No. You need to tell us again. Or, your money's frozen. Oh, you could deposit it. Deposit as much as you want, but you're not being able to touch it. It's ridiculous, right? And then you have exchanges that, you don't need to KYC here, right? At all. No KYC at all. But you can only withdraw a small amount every 24 hours. right? And we have a high fee. Like when you need to withdraw, this fee is like fixed. It's high, right? Yeah. I know. We batch send out everything, and we pay a lot less, but that's our profit. That's part of our profit. So when you own your own crypto, you get to decide, you get to immediately send. There is no one who tells you, no. Today you can't send out your Bitcoin because you did KYC. No, that doesn't happen. Oh, today you can't send out your Bitcoin because, well, we're doing some maintenance on systems here, so we can't send you anything right now. That doesn't happen, right? We may have lost some Bitcoins and we're gonna have to freeze your accounts for a bit. That doesn't happen. So make sure you own your Bitcoins so none of these things happen to you. Right? Man, it's a sad day, right? And when people leave their Bitcoins on exchanges and then that exchange just runs away with that money. I don't like that. That happening, but it happens all the time. Okay, coins might not be there. This is number 2, of course. And what you see is a promise that if you ask for your Bitcoin, they'll give it to you. But the exchange gets hacked, or if the CEO fakes his death and takes your private keys, or if the government steps in, all coins could go bye-bye. A lot there, right? These exchanges, right? For example, it mentions like blockchain.com deceives you into thinking that you are taking your private keys, but you're not. You don't have those 12 words are just a password, right? To get in and to generate a seed, but that's not an actual seed. That's not your actual seed. So do not think that that's your keys so that you can regenerate your Bitcoins somewhere else. No, that is fake. Also, exchanges people have told me, hey, you know what? I have this private key. That's my private key for my Binance. And I look at it and I'm like, dude, that's an API key. Don't get it twisted. These exchanges don't give you private keys. So you need to take possession of them directly, right? So just download BitPay, right? That's the wallet I trust right now. BitPay, right? Head over to your app store and find BitPay. That's BITPAY, and download that. Follow the instructions, right? I even have videos here. Check out my videos on how to use BitPay. I take you step by step, basically how to use BitPay. Links are going to be in the description. Check it out, and just do it. Just do me a favor. Just open up a BitPay wallet. Even if you don't put any Bitcoin in it, just do that so far, and follow instructions to the letter, right? Especially on my instruction, because they'll keep you from losing your money. So follow my instructions so that you don't make any mistakes. Right? All right. So also, there's a lot of exchanges that went under in the past, right? So remember, MTGOX, Quadriga X. I knew it was falling apart because I was using that. That's a Canadian exchange. And then I saw something. I saw it. You can see when the exchange is about to fall down. They're slow to withdrawals, right? They're having problems with both fiat and Bitcoin withdrawals. That's a telltale sign. You should run. And I did run from Quadriga X, CX. Cryptopia. Oh man, Cryptopia. They're a New Zealand exchange. They took $40,000 worth of my altcoins. And now they're worth even more, right? Because they're not dead. These coins are like a lot of coins. I'm gonna have to research, find out if I can get my money back or get my coins back or anything back from Cryptopia. I know I filled out some forms and stuff like that last time I checked, but man, still waiting to see if I could get get anything from, because they do have a lot of assets and a lot of crypto, and we get our coins first before anybody else does. But who knows, right? When that's going to be, because right now even the MTGOX people have not received anything, right, from the trustee. So you never know when that's going to happen, when you're going to get it, and when you're going to see any money. So, and it's already been since 2014, January 2014. That's 7 years almost. Actually, 7 years now, actually, and going on to 8 years. So that's ridiculous. Binance even got hacked, right, for 40 million, but made everybody hold. And so, yeah, you don't want to, and then you don't want to be in that position. Also, Turkish exchange, somebody fled with $2 billion worth of crypto. Oh my God. I don't think that, I can't imagine living like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna steal $2 billion worth of people's crypto and run away with it. I mean, first off, right, I like, interacting with people. You can't interact with people. You can't have friends. You have to have like guards all the time with you. That's not a life. I don't understand how people do that, run away with other people's money, because there will always be somebody who's crazy enough to go and try to hurt that guy. So that's not. I don't understand how people could do that, rob somebody like that. But people do. I mean, I'm getting robbed by somebody I thought was close to me. Alrighty. Number 3, if the coins are left on the exchange, they can engage in fractional reserve lending, effectively inflating the supply of Bitcoin. If there is a mass withdrawal by the public, exchanges can and have gone bust if they don't have the coins that were promised. Coins go bye-bye. Oh man, yes. You know what? Honestly, I've never heard of a well, maybe Cryptopia did. Is it Cryptopia? Was it, or it wasn't Cryptopia? It was Cryptsy. That's right. Cryptsy did the fractional reserve. And see, it wasn't even on the list. Cryptsy. I saw Cryptsy also long mile away too. It was an easy one to see that was collapsing from a mile away. I just didn't see Cryptopia. I didn't see anything going wrong with Cryptopia, which I don't know. I wish I had looked a little bit closer. But anyways. I saw Cryptsy go down miles away. I remember fighting with a friend of mine saying, hey, I'm noticing this is not right. No, it's fine. They can raise the value. They can raise, withdrawal fees and making it difficult. That's their business model and blah, blah, blah. And that person was making excuses for the exchange when I was pointing out all the major things it was doing wrong. So they were actually, engaging in fractional reserve and cheating us, right? I saw it in the API, right? So when I was programming against the Cryptsy's API and I was actually doing a buy order, I noticed that they were charging, that I would buy it at a lower price and they charged me a higher price. And so I was like, wait a second here. And I pointed it out to them, but they just ignored me. So yeah, I was seeing a lot of fraudulent things going on in Cryptsy that made me go, okay, this thing was gonna collapse. And so, you got to watch out. Fractional reserve is basically where they know that only a certain percentage is going to withdraw. Maybe at any one point in time, or there's a peak. There's points where, let's just say, how Trace Mayer has this on the 3rd of January. Everybody must take their possession of their coins and withdraw. So on that day, maybe 10%, 15% to take out their coins. So they might have a buffer of 20% of the coins, and then they use the rest to lend out to try to earn interest or, gamble on another exchange. And I believe that's right. Quadriga X did that. They gambled on another exchange with your own crypto. And so, you could, that can seriously hurt you because they could lose money And then, yeah, what are you going to do when they try to, when everybody tries to withdraw at the same time? This is effectively a bank run. You don't want to have that happen. So make sure you hold your crypto. Okay, number 4. Nope, so that was number 4. Yeah, I believe, yeah, that was number 4. So number 5 is powerful people who want Bitcoin to fail may be naked short. It is make it naked short on the futures market. So they could be naked, meaning naked short means basically everybody's pretty much naked short on the futures market. But it basically means you don't have the Bitcoin to cover the shorts, or planning to have the Bitcoin and to cover the shorts. So if you were to use the futures market properly, what you do is like, okay, I'm a miner, right? I know I'm going to produce X amount of Bitcoins, but I want a fixed price for them right now. So I go on to exchange, onto the futures market, and I sell short right now with a contract promising the Bitcoins in the future that I'm going to produce. But the futures market does not, the current futures market does not take delivery. People do not take delivery of the Bitcoin on our current futures market. So everyone's basically naked, even if you have the Bitcoins going for in the future, or you have them hedged because you purchased them already. So it is already a naked thing. But if you don't have any Bitcoins or plan on getting any Bitcoins, you are completely naked short. And this is allowable on the futures market. It's allowable on any market in the futures market, especially silver and gold, so that the price actually is suppressed. But the good news is the futures market does not wag the dog, right? It's not the tail that wags the dog. Thank goodness, because it's actually the actual price. The futures market generally tries to follow the price. Doesn't always do, but it tries to follow the price. So if we, the resistance, buy Bitcoin and extract it from the trading pool, we will eventually enforce a decoupling of the paper price or the Bitcoin versus the physical Bitcoin. Yes, but I don't think that's, I have to disagree a little bit with this one, because most people are buying Bitcoin and holding it, and the people on the futures market, it does not correlate, right? They do not, the futures market does not push the Bitcoin price at all. And you can see that in many ways. One day it might, and if it does, that will be a sad day, but what's it called? The price of Bitcoin has to reach at least $100 trillion just to be at a level price and to be controlled and managed by the powers that be. So it's got a long way before they can control it. And as people use it as money and withdraw it and hold it themselves, it makes it harder and harder for them to manage the price. So they will not be able to do it for very long, unlike they can with gold. Because gold, there's always going to be more supply coming in, so they can help manage the price a little bit better. Okay. I think this was number 1. This is the final one, but I think this is the number 1 reason for taking your Bitcoin off the exchange. I think you should do this just for this reason alone. Number 6 is, unless you take your coins into your own custody, meaning put them on your phone at least, even $100. You don't have to put everything. Start with just $100 on this phone. And you'll never appreciate how Bitcoin works, because yes, that's so true. If just take the time to play. I want you to take $100, right? Put it on your phone. And if you don't have somebody to trade with, to just send the Bitcoins back and forth to see how it works, it's just, because I sat my employees around who'd never used Bitcoin, and I just said, okay, listen, download this software. We went through it, we downloaded the software, And then I sent them some Bitcoin. I sent it to one person. I said, hey, send it to the next person, send it to the next person, send it to the next. And they all saw the reality of how cool this technology is by actually sending it to somebody. So if you don't have somebody to send it to, go buy a Amazon gift card. In the BitPay wallet, there's a way to buy an Amazon gift card, buy the Amazon gift card, and then go spend it. And then you see the power of Bitcoin. Once again, if you're using BitPay, make sure you check out the video in the description below because it's very important. I don't want you to lose your money because you can make mistakes that will permanently lose your money. And I point them out in that video, so make sure you check that out. All right, well, thank you all for watching. I'm happy about this rant because this is another thing I want you to know, right? Governments are going to take your Bitcoin from the exchange, period. They're going to close down the exchange and take them all. And so that's a key thing I see happening. And if you don't have your Bitcoins, if you don't take custody of them, it's easier for them to take your money. If you have it in your pocket, if you have it on your wallet, and whether it's this wallet or the hardware wallet, then you have control, you have your money, and you can walk away from your negative government or evil government anytime you want, because they can't stop you from spending your money when it's in your possession. And that's the key thing, because I see it coming. It's happened over and over again in hyperinflation, and we're seeing hyperinflation coming because, hey, you've seen it. You've seen what the government's telling you. This inflation is transitory. And since when the government tell you something that they've been telling you the truth? Have you ever seen a politician open their mouth and tell you the truth? And right now they're telling you this inflation thing is transitory, meaning the prices will come back down. Do you believe that? Do you really believe that? I hope not, because that's a sad thing if you do. You must have been born yesterday. All right, remember, Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.